As we stand on the horizon between the ending of an era and the dawn of the next, we'll take a moment to reflect on the extraordinary journey we've shared, your exuberance, sense of community, and the vivid tapestry of experiences you've woven in the ARK Survival Evolved have truly brought our creation to life. You're the beating heart of our little dinosaur game. Some might consider the upcoming transition a bittersweet occasion, punctuated by a sense of loss and sadness. We feel otherwise, because you never fucking played official. Unofficial ASE is in great hands, yours. But as one chapter concludes, another unfolds, and again our stories will mix with yours to create something greater than the sum of the two parts. Remember, it's not farewell, it's see you real soon, with more ASA news, reveals, gameplay, and ultimately the launch of ARK Survival Ascended near the end of October. So, survivors, thank you for 8 incredible years, and here's to many more. With heartfelt gratitude and dino-sized enthusiasm, this Studio Wildcard team. Dino that we voted on. ARK Survival Ascended Q&A. Hey, survivors, we're going to recap some of the information we've shared, okay? God damn it. If you've been following along for the past few months, you might already know some of this information, but we've seen a lot of questions lately, so let's start with the basics before diving into some of the more frequently asked questions from the community. What is ASA? ASA, ARK Survival Ascended, is a next-generation remake of our beloved ARK Survival Evolved, harnessing the power of Unreal Engine 5. When is it launching? Launch is just around the corner. We'll reveal the launch trailer screenshots and set the game live at the end of October. So they're not going to fucking show us anything until the end of October.
And that's when it's going to be released, too. The end of October.
Exactly.
Bro,
where can you play it? You'll be able to play ARK Survival Ascended on Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, and PC. Why are you doing it? There are various reasons why we've decided to take this approach. One is to refine the development team's skills on UE5, how far it can be pushed for next generation titles like ARK 2. Another factor is for business reasons, for money. Developing a next generation sequel while no longer releasing paid expansion packs has proven difficult, costly for our studio's long-term survival. So we need to continue generating revenue while we develop ARK 2. No shit. Finally, the ultimate reason, that was the ultimate reason. Whereas ARK 2 is being developed as a Souls-like adventure, we want to provide the community with an evergreen classic ARK experience. One that can continue to grow over time on a cleaned-up code base. You should have just fucking done that in the beginning. You should not have started this ARK 2 bullshit trying to recreate a game in a different genre that no one fucking asked for.
Yeah, but just about to ask. They said Souls-like genre?
Yes, ARK 2 is like it's Souls-like fucking it's an RPG. It's no longer a fucking dino survival game. It's a fucking survival RPG game. Like it's dumb.
What?
Finally, the ultimate reason, yada yada yada, on one that can continue to grow over time on a clean up code base, leveraging new technological advances not only in the industry but also what we've been working on with the ARK franchise as a creative whole. How are you leveraging new technology? Etc. All right, it's safe to start reading again. Will there be pre-order? Access to the game early, exclusive content, preloading. We aren't planning on making ASA available for pre-order. You can purchase the game towards the end of October when we reveal the trailer and related media. There are no plans to allow access to the game early. You will have access to it at the same time, and no intentions to release exclusive content only available at launch, as we intend to set the game live immediately when it's ready for purchase. You cannot preload it. Dude. How does crossplay work? You can play with other fucking people that are different consoles. Phase 1. Huh?
I'm just so disappointed.
Yeah. What changes have been made to servers? We've made a few changes to servers. First of all, we've increased the stasis replication range for structures and dinos by about 70%. This means you'll be able to see them from further away before the de-render. Additionally, we'll be making use of instance rendering for all of our structure tile sets, meaning bases are going to run a lot better. At the moment, we're still keeping the servers capped at 70 players. With a lot of other changes we've made, we've had to make some trade-offs, and right now the tech nor the hardware is quite ready yet, or quite there yet, to increase the slot cap much higher. We'll be evaluating this over time and see whether we can increase it as further engine upgrades and optimizations come through, either via Epic or us. Of course, player-run unofficial servers can increase to 100 plus players, and that is highly valuable if they reduce the stasis replication range or lower the maximum dino count. What content changes have been made for day one? Caves, rafts, cryopods, tech, blah, blah, blah. This is a hot topic, and we want to clarify our intentions, but we wouldn't be surprised if some things have slipped through the cracks. Generally, we intend to release content based on the map it launched with. It doesn't matter when it launched. For example, the rafts will be available on day one, and the Rhinonathia on the island. However, tech creature variants and cryopods will not be available. Good fucking luck with your capped ass servers, because that shit is going to be a nightmare. No cryopods means your entire server is going to go fucking tame crazy, and your dino cap is going to be reached within the fucking first week. It's just the way it is. So, well done.
So they're not giving you tech or cryopods?
Tech creature variants in cryopods will not be available. Doesn't say anything about tech not being available.
What even is the purpose of getting rid of cryopods? What the fuck are you getting rid of that for? Like, what?
Because it was available when Extinction launched. So they're waiting, I guess, until when the Extinction launches. Bro. We have done a pass on caves with some balance adjustments to choke points and improved the cave's internal appearance. We were hesitant to make dramatic changes to cave balance, as while the meta in ASA had flaws, we didn't feel a complete overhaul was wise. Between these changes and other adjustments throughout the game, we expect to see some shifts in the meta players create. We plan to monitor the impact of these moving parts. Hello, Happy! We plan to monitor the impact of these moving parts in the hands of thousands of players and pivot as needed post-launch. Honestly, there are a fair number of changes on the gameplay side. Overhauled building, disabled leveling of movement speed on creatures. What the fuck do you mean? They disabled leveling of movement speed on creatures and players on official network. Are you fucking kidding? That makes no fucking sense. Breeding changes. Okay. This one sounds scary, we know. Our product and Q... I'm going to get back to that fucking movement speed change, because that's fucking stupid. This one sounds scary, we know. Our product and Q&A teams were freaking out about it, but generally our intention hasn't been to change the strength of creatures, but to make the implementation cleaner. Previously, mutations were based on a creature's wild stat multiplier, and now we've given it its multiplier. This has led to some creatures receiving some buffs and nerfs in particular stats. But we intend to rebalance this over time as we evaluate their roles in the meta. We'll want your feedback on this. We have not fixed getting more than 20 mutations, but we removed the 255 cap so that servers can specify a cap. We'll leave it as is for our officials, but it's open to adjustment. Okay, that's fine. Of course, these examples...
Huh? What does that mean by the 255 cap?
So basically what that means is official servers will still be 255 cap for stats. It's technically 254 because if you 255 a stat, it's going to... you're not going to be able to level it anymore. So no one goes 255. It's always 254 or 253. But because they've changed it on unofficial servers, you can go above that 255 cap now.
But the mutations are still at 20.
No. It says we have not fixed getting more than 20 mutations. So yeah, you can get more than 20 mutations, but you can't get more than 255 on unofficial. Character creation overhaul. It was paramount to our art team that we overhaul the character creation system for ASA so that characters looked less survival jank. And we successfully did that. But then we decided to say screw it and allow you to mess with all the bones and scalars anyway. So yeah, you can make something that feels nice and polished, or you can choose to make a character of questionable proportions that looks like it belongs in ARK Survival Evolved. Great.
Happy, quit yelling.
Is there new Gareth Coker music? Oh, well, who cares? So it is 5. They're on 5.2 and not 5.3 as of launch, which means no displacement on terrain. That kind of sucks. Well, happy.
Hi, Amy.
This says you will 100% be able to see the game via a trailer screenshots before you purchase the game in October, but not getting any more specific than that. Y'all are fucking stupid. People are going to start getting pissed. People are starting, I mean, they're already pissed, but they're going to get even, hello, Nessie. They're going to get even more pissed because you just won't fucking show people anything. It doesn't make sense.
Rod. Stop.
Hello, Yuna. You stop it. Don't care about that. Extra life events, etc. Yes, we'll be doing these. First ASA event will be extra life. Are you? What the fuck? They're not gonna do Halloween.
Of course not. They're the best colors. Do you remember how much money we used to spend on extra life events?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Is extra life the big one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
but it don't matter no more
like
because official servers, who gives a shit, right? You could just crank it up and extra life every day.
Here's the thing. So far, nothing really has any like glaring disappointments or anything like that for me. The biggest thing.
The whole game's a glaring disappointment.
The biggest thing is that you cannot increase movement speed on your character.
Wait, like you can't have 160 plus speed?
You cannot increase your character's movement speed or Dino's movement speed.
Why?
Because they have a bigger penis.
I don't fucking know, bro.
I mean, how am I supposed to on foot outrun a Giga into a trap now?
Right. There are a fair number of changes on the gameplay side. Overhauled building, disabled leveling of movement speed on creatures and players on official network. So I wonder what has been said so far.
You know what I just thought about? I didn't even think about this really until this exact fucking moment. The amount, oh my god. Oh my brain. You just said that today they just wiped all official servers on ARK, right?
Yeah.
That means the years of mutations that people have done on dinos?
Gonzo.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
no
that
cryopods.
Riots.
Equal dino capped servers. No movement speed increase. Equal dumb.
No cryopods either?
No cryopods at launch.
What the shit?